there was a kid in a village who always wore a red hat and was called a red hat. One day, the redhead had to visit her grandmother on an errand for her mother. When you get to the forest, you have to keep your eyes peeled. There are bad wolves in the woods, so be careful, okay? The redhead was diligently going to my grandmother's house. "Hi, Red Hat," the wolf greeted me warmly. "Where are you going in such a hurry?" The wolf did very kindly. "I'm going to my grandmother's house on an errand for my mom." The wolf was very happy to eat not only the red hat, but also his grandmother. "Why don't you take some flowers? Grandma will be more happy to see the flowers." The wolf spoke in a friendly voice. The forest was full of colorful and pretty flowers. The red hat began to pick flowers for the grandmother. She forgot what her mother told her to go straight to her grandmother's house. The wolf hurried to his grandmother's house with a sneaky smile. The wolf, who arrived at his grandmother's house first, mimicked the voice of the red hat. "Grandmother, the red hat is here." Grandmother thought the red hat was here and opened the door for me. The wolf swallowed the grandmother in one bite. "Now I'll have to wait for the red hat." The wolf lay on the bed wearing his grandmother's clothes and hat. "If a redhead approaches me thinking I'm a grandma, I'll gulp it down." "Grandmother, the red hat is here." The red hat put the basket on the table and approached the grandmother with flowers. But the big ears were visible outside the grandmother's hat. "Grandma, why are your ears so big?" "To listen to your beautiful voice." The wolf who decorated the grandmother replied in a friendly voice. "Grandma, why is your mouth so big?" Then, the wolf reached out his hands out of the blanket and grabbed the red hat and said, "It's to eat you up." The wolf jumped out of bed and swallowed the red hat in one bite. "Oh, I'm full. Shall I take a nap?" The wolf lay on his grandmother's bed and started to sleep, snoring. Just in time, a hunter who was going around the forest to catch a wolf passed by my grandmother's house and looked into the window with a loud snoring sound, and it must be that the wolf was sleeping on her grandmother's bed. A human voice came from somewhere as the hunter approached the wolf. "Help me. There's a man in the wolf's ship." The hunter found scissors and quickly split the wolf's belly to save the red hat and grandmother. "Wow, I'm alive. Thank you, Mr. Hunter." The red hat and grandmother who came out of the wolf's ship thanked the hunter, and the red hat said in my grandmother's arms, "I won't be distracted from now on." What happened to the wolf? That's for you to think about.